feel and you're in this reality. When you open it up, you're in all these different dimensions. So and so I've been able to kind of validate that through my experiences as well. It's really all karmic debt. We have an infinite amount of time to get it right, but what I feel we're getting right is to learn how to live in our hearts. One memory that was really profound was in Washington, D.C. We brought the festival there, and I booked out the National Mall and put a huge stage in front of the Lincoln Memorial Steps, and it was the Wayne's World scene, like everyone was surrounded around the pool, meditating in front of the steps. It was really beautiful. Many thousands and thousands of people. We did a little bit of checking around after the meditation, and in Washington, D.C. and New York, there wasn't a murder in 2 weeks after that, which is like never happened. We do with our mass meditations. I don't know if you were experiencing that. I have a bowl of over 3,000 crystals, 4,000 crystals sometimes. And every one of those people in front of the stage or in the live stream get to supercharge these crystals with their heart frequency. And these are the crystals that I take all over. I've done probably over 4,000 grids in the last 5 years. For a decade, I've been trying to figure out how to infuse crystals into the shirt inks. And it's been quite a challenge. And now we got to this point finally to figure out a way I've got over 37 crystals infused now into these inks, pretty thick amount of them. So you're actually feeling them. They're printed in a shop that has 432 soundscapes playing in the background. I teach this meditation to my printers that basically where they connect again to the earth's core, to their heart, to the sun's core, back to their heart. And once they feel their heart, it's a manual printer. I don't want to do this on any automatic printers because I need that meditation of pushing the ink from your heart onto the shirt. And then they're supercharged on a biomat for 24 hours before they're shipped out, and you get a little stick of sage with them and some crystals, and you do your own little blessing ceremony when you get home. And every single dollar that goes in is again to help fund our initiatives and to keep doing our Feed Our Souls and our Starseed initiative, working with children in children's schools, which is the next thing that we're doing now. We've been doing it now for a while, but now we're about to move into this next phase of it, is bringing a permanent curriculum into children's schools where these children can, before they even start their classes in the morning, they are in mass meditation together. So there's a school we're about to start with almost 500 students every morning are going to be in mass meditation before class. A class in school now is yoga. Another class is going to be meditation, sustainability, composting, like things that I wanted to learn in school that I had to wait till my 18 years to finally start bringing into my life. The disclosure that most people relate to, which is ET and conspiracy disclosure, is definitely happening. We've never been at this place before, and it's going to be spiraling, and we're going to be seeing so much information and disinformation, as we always have, which is why DisclosureFest has never really been about that disclosure. It's always been about the disclosure of you and me. That disclosure is the most important part, because learning about ETs, for me, when I learned about it, I was like, okay, because I was putting so much energy out into that. And then I wasn't still doing the inner work, which is another reason why I started DisclosureFest too. Why it came through is I was going to all of these conferences and noticed that I was being more addicted to the information than I was actually bringing the information home and utilizing it. So the word disclosure in DisclosureFest is really more about disclosure of yourself, and the remembering of, the reflection that you are of every living being and the oneness in the universe. But yeah, as far as that disclosure that we all know about, it's coming strong. This is really getting back into your meditation practice and daily meditation practice, and remembering that this is all an illusion. you know? So we also are all creators that co-created this illusion together. And that we all have this power to to shift this reality into whatever reality that we would like. Um, and as much as that sounds, you know, difficult, it is literally that simple. But really getting back into the heart and bringing your meditation practice into your life daily. I'm even trying to remember to do that every day again. You know, I used to meditate 2, 3 times a day. Now I'm like struggling to get the time to do it once, you know, and once you lose track of that, like a lot of things get unraveled. And finding your way back into your heart and taking your steps through from that energy, from that frequency is the way to move forward, and through meditation, and really learning about different ways to get out there, different groups, you know, that are doing meditation groups, that are doing, you know, women's groups and divine masculine groups, and all these different ecstatic dance. There's so many things going on in your cities. Look for it and go out there, and just don't feed that information so much. Because a lot of times when we hear something that's scared, that triggers us into a fear state, we just sit there and feed it. But if we can come back to the heart, and also because we've been so, we've been wounded and we created that wounding, that it's really important to just step away and kind of, you know, distract us a little bit with the good stuff: ecstatic dance, yoga, meditation, go to a sound bath, go to the beach at night, go on a hike, you know, like lay on a tree. Just really just take nature into your life. I think is really what helps me. If I'm really stressed out, freaking out, like honestly, I go on one hike, lay on a rock for 20 minutes, like I'm a different person. So it's really not feeding the narrative and feeding that information and letting that information kind of rule your frequency.